Hey cool people, welcome to Item Hunt. Today we're going to be playing the only Kingdom Hearts game that makes me want to go to sleep via ceiling rope. Dream Drop Distance. I will be collecting every trophy, memento, treasure chest, and all the other bullshit in the tutorial and Traverse Town. Strike the like button and get ready, because we're going to drop into this video. Blah blah roleplaying, blah blah cutscenes. We'll receive the combat basics tutorial, but doing it is optional. However, I decided to do it because I have ADHD and I forget how to do things, but thankfully, I do remember that all we get for this is disappointed. After that, it's time to fight Giant Ursula, and don't let her grab you. We'll be stuck here until Riku hits her. When she charges her mouth beam, we stand near her in the corner, and when she backs up, we can use our range commands to do damage. Then, block when she becomes a Bubble Blow and Double Baby, dodge her Thunder Strike, and... Christ. Riku. Look alive, pal, help me. Christ. When Giant Ursula, is defeated, we'll get an HP increase for Sora, the Mark of Mastery Trophy Achievement, the Mark of Mastery Monogram Dildo, and the Mark of Mastery Exam Flashback, which we can view now and then immediately skip. Lastly, we'll get the glossary pages, Keyblades, Keyblade Master,
Keyhole, Keyline Pie, Key to my heart,
and Master Xehanort. Then we'll be immediately put into the Traverse Town Dive as Sora, where we dive into this world. So let's do it. So we're going to be following each character's story, but to save time, if chests repeat in the same spot, I'm just going to list both character items the first time we collect it. Cool? Cool. For Sora's dive, we need to get 600 points and reach the goal, but to get an A rank, we actually need 750 or more points, and we have to reach the goal ring in under 1 minute 15 seconds. As for Riku, we need 300 points to beat the dive, but to get the A rank, we need 420 points or more, and to reach the goal in under 1 minute 15 seconds as well. Whoever you get the A rank with first will receive the Spark Dive command and the Ace Diver Trophy achievement. At the start of Sora's playthrough, we'll get the Flow Motion Basics tutorial, which is optional, but if we do it, well, Willy Wonka really said it best.
You get nothing!
Now for the chests. There's one in this little alley where Sora landed in Kingdom Hearts 1. It contains a potion for both Sora and Riku. The next chest is near the save point, up on this platform above the blue safe. It contains an Ice Dream Cone for Sora and a Rampant Fantasy for Riku. As Sora will head into the second district and receive the Reality Shift tutorial, no reward for doing this either. Next we can get this chest if we flow motion to climb up the building. Okay, sure, whatever. After the cutscene with local jerk Neku, we'll get the flow motion combat tutorial, which I do recommend doing for the EXP. And also, there is a trophy achievement we can eventually get if we beat at least one enemy with each flow motion attack. This includes when attacking from a vertical pole, we can perform Buzzsaw. There's Shock Dive when attacking from the flow motion jump. When flow motion dashing, we can attack with the Kick Dive, and when we dodge into a larger enemy, we can use Blow Off? I don't want to blow anybody off. There's also Wheel Rush, which comes from attacking on a horizontal pole, and Sliding Dive, which comes from Rail Slide. Sonic Adventure 2 called They Want Their Mechanic Back. Though I did want to mention it now, so you can defeat the enemies with Buzzsaw, Shock Dive, Kick Dive, and Blow Off. I just got off. After the tutorial, we get the Dream Eater flashback, which I view now and skip. Then we'll obtain the glossary page, Heartless. Next we receive the Meow recipe, and then we'll be forced to make one. And I'm gonna name mine Butts. Now we just have to bond with it. You can poke butts or rub butts, just don't blow butts off. After that whole thing, we can get the chest on the roof above the Mad Hatter shop in the second district. It contains a balloon for both Sora and Riku. Unfortunately though, it's the balloon minigame and not the command. There's a chest by the Gizmo Shop exit next to the ladder, home to the Confetti Candy for Sora, and Block It Chocolate for Riku. And there's also a chest on the left side of the Gizmo Shop roof. It holds a High Potion for Sora and the Yagi Ram recipe for Riku. Now let's head to the third district. Also, on my way, this happened. Oh, also, I use the Meow Wounce link, which will be important for journal completion later. Once we enter the third district, we'll be auto-forced to drop to Riku. After Riku's dive, Riku will start in the third district and will unlock portals after the first cutscene. Then, the first chest we can find is by Merlin's Fire Door. It's home to Confetti Candy for Riku and Block It Chocolate for Sora. And the other chest is up on this balcony above the stairs. It holds an Ice Dream Cone for Riku and Vibrant Fantasy for Sora. Now we'll head into the second district where we'll get the Komori bat recipe after speaking to business casual anime Jesus, and then we'll be forced to make a Komori bat as a spirit. I'll name it Rouge, like from Sonic. I think I spelled Rouge wrong. Oh well. After that, we'll get the Link with Spirits tutorial. If you decide to do the tutorial, we'll have to beat the enemies here, and we'll get the Darkest Fears link for Riku's reports. After Olympic breakdancer Raygun shows up, we'll get the Keyblade War flashback, which I'll view it now. Then we'll get the Keyblade War glossary page, Kingdom Hearts page, and P-Blade page. Then we'll be returned to Sora. Now you may notice I put the Komori bat in Sora's party, and I do recommend doing this so that we can use the fly-by-night link for Sora's reports. Now let's get the two chests in the third district, first by Merlin's door and the other on the high balcony. Then we'll attack the electric thing left of the first district door, which will turn said door on.
Yes, Daddy.
We'll then enter the first district, watch the mailbox hop over, and then enter its hole. Once in the post office, we'll follow the initial hallway and then jump onto the yellow rail. You can jump off and use the reality shift to blow up these presents on the north wall, revealing a rampant fantasy chest. Then if we go around the corner and run up to the base of the big red structure, we'll discover a potion chest on its southeast corner. Don't worry, there's a compass for you around my mini-map. Never eat sussy watermelons. Now we'll go to the sussy wall, run up the small stairs, and jump over the blue rail to get the chest behind it, home to an ice dream cone. Now let's take the I'm blue dabba-dee-dabba-da rail all the way to the end, and then once on this high platform, hop onto the yellow rail, and then leap off over the 3A sign. Now use the reality shift on this box to blow up these other boxes on the south wall, revealing a vibrant fantasy chest. Now we'll continue on the yellow rail. Then when under the red structure, we'll hop onto the green rail and go eastward. Then when it reaches the high platform, we'll jump off and grab the chest in the Never Eat corner, containing Paint Gun Red ×10. Now we'll take the green rails and ham back to the red structure and use flow motion to leap up and grab the big chest holding the spark command. Then we'll air dash into the opening ahead to find a troubling fantasy chest. Now we'll make our way back to the I'm waiting for it, the green rail, I want it, and ride it northward to the save point. After we enter Fountain Plaza, we'll run up to the lamp by the west wall. We can reality shift the barrel to throw it into the boxes, where we'll find an intrepid Figment chest. Then if we head north and follow the curve to the right, we'll find a chest with an item balloon inside. We'll then flow motion to a slightly higher fenced platform where a rampant fantasy chest resides. Now if we go back west, or watermelon, and then north, or never, into the big area, we'll find another chest on the second high watermelon platform, and it holds an ice dream cone for Sora and Riku. Now we'll go to the fountain itself and climb up the yellow tube to grab the chest up there, with Strike Raid for Sora and Blizzard Edge for Riku. As Sora, aka Dumber Than Terra, aka as dumb as Kairi is useful, aka just blew in from Stupid Town, we'll take the north exit to the 4th district. If we head forward and jump into this little valley, we'll find a shield cookie chest for Sora and a potion chest for Riku. Then we'll head to the roof of the big pink building to the west, where we'll find a water barrel chest for Sora and an intrepid Figment chest for Riku. Then if we go east, I thought you said west, ha ha ha, we'll find a blue roof with a high potion chest for Sora and the balloon item for Riku. Then we'll go south, or sussy, to the tower and find a chest in the lower section holding an ice dream cone for Sora and confetti candy for Riku. Then at the top of the tower, we'll find True Love and True Love's First Kiss. Somebody actually for Sora, it's the balloon chest, and yes, this time it is the command. While Riku gets fucking candy goggles. Now if we go sussy east of the tower, we can find a little round area with many reality shift barrels and a chest against the wall. It holds a potion for both Sora and Riku. And there's a chest opposite the pink building to the west, containing another potion for Sora and confetti candy for Riku, and I definitely didn't miss this one and come back for it.
I didn't do it. Nobody saw me do it. There's no way they can prove anything.
Now if we go to the never eat most point of the room, we'll be interrupted by a cutscene, where we can locate a block it chocolate chest behind us when we spawn in as Sora, but as Riku, it's a shield cookie. Now if we enter the 5th district with either character, we'll begin the boss fight with Hako Monkey. For the Hako Monkey fight, my big strategy is to spam Balloon, real original I know, but I also use Fire and Strike Rate and a cure I got from Meow Wow's link board. As for Hako Monkey's attacks, when Hako Monkey is in hand form, hate that name, it has a 2-swipe, which we can dodge, it does a room-sized charge, which we should block or dodge, and it has an upside-down kick, which we'll dodge that too. Eventually it'll change into Little Mac, and we gotta stay far enough away when it 1-2 punches, or we'll get hey punched, who knew? It helps to be below the Hako Monkey to avoid that 1-2 punch though. Also, it may turn into a hammer, didn't happen to me, but you know, dodge it, and if we leave the rooftop, it will try to punch the crap out of us from the walls and doorways. So don't do that. It can also break the glass and bring us into the garden below. The only difference in the fight now is Hako Monkey will keep trying to finger us, omitting boxing mode. As a side note, reality shift it anytime you can for a free stun. When we punch out Hako Monkey, Sora will collect an HP increase and a deck capacity increase. We'll get the Skull Noise Keyblade, then, if we've already beaten Riku's story, we'll get a trophy achievement. If not, well, I'll cover that now. Now, when we drop from one character to the other, manually, we'll get what's called a relay bonus, and we can buy stat bonuses based on the drop points we've gotten during that previous character's playthrough. So basically, it's just more capitalism. Capitalism? More like crapitalism. Once Riku wakes up, we can find his chests in the same spot as Sora's, Mad Hatter roof, left side of the Gizmo Shop roof, and the Gizmo Shop ladder. I also intentionally trigger Shining Hammer Link with Meow Wow for Riku's reports. Then when we enter the 1st district, we'll begin a forced fight, during which I use the Rising Wing Duel Link here for the records. When we win, we'll unlock the Drop Decelerator Relay bonus. Really quick, let's buy the Prickle Mane and Heavy Rep recipes from the Moogle, and also touch the save point. Then we'll take the southwest exit into the back streets, follow the path until it curves left, then when we pass under the 2nd bridge, we'll start flow motioning our way up to this blue roof, where we'll find an Intrepid Figment chest. Then in the north portion with the red brick walls, there's a chest by the right wall with a potion inside. Now we'll go down the south path until we hit a watery area, and we'll open the chest on our right to get the Paint Gun Sky Blue ×10. What a weird way to say that. Then go through the doorway and follow the water rail to the high platform, where we'll locate a big chest around the corner containing Donald's favorite spell. Now we'll flow motion to the elevated south platform and open its chest for a troubling fantasy. I don't know what's happening with my voice. Then flow motion back to the previous big chest and use its water rail to go back to the south pathway. Then we can make our way back to the north red brick area and use its water rail to continue on. In the circular area, there's a chest on the upper east side, home to a shield cookie. Then we'll continue along the water rail to a bluish-gray brick room, and we can grab a chest on the left wall, holding a potion. Now we'll go north and to the right to enter the Fountain Plaza. We can initially reality shift the barrel on the left to hit the large stack of boxes on the right, revealing a vibrant fantasy. And then once we're in the larger area, there's a chest on the upper west platform, and another in the fountain itself on top of the big yellow pipe. There's a sex joke here, I just know it. For the 4th district, the chest placement is the same as Sora's. In the little alcove, on the pink building rooftop, northeast of the pink building on the blue rooftops, at the base of the tower, at the top of the tower, on the southeast wall, west of that across from the pink building, and way at the other end of the room on the back wall by the Flick Rush Moogles.
Got it memorized?
When we enter the 5th district with Riku, it'll be boss time. Riku's variant of Hako Monkey is a little different. This one somehow is even handsier. I use the same Fire Strike Raid Balloon Cure strat with Riku, but I also use the Flow Motion Rail attack, Sliding Dive, for free damage when possible. Hako Monkey throws fireballs now, block or dodge them. Hako Monkey may disappear, revealing hands around the field. which will throw objects at us, slam a palm tree on us, or just try to hit us in general. So I use Sliding Dive to destroy them, and then when they're all gone, Hako Monkey will reappear where it disappeared in a brief stun. Footage unshown, but Hako Monkey can punch us in the taint multiple times, so be careful of that. Oh, also Reality Shift when available. And after we hand it to Hako Monkey, Riku gets an HP increase and a deck capacity increase, as well as the Skull Noise Keyblade. And if Sora's story is done, we'll get the trophy achievement, A Divided World. And we actually have a few more chests to grab, so let's dive into that. Starting on the west side of the 5th district, there's one at the northmost point if we jump up the various platforms and onto the blue rooftop. The chest there contains a shield cookie for Sora and a Troubling Fancy for Riku. Troubling Fancy is now my new drag name. There's another chest on the northeast side, on top of the green checkered box, to the right of the tallest box. It holds a Block-It Chocolate for Sora and Riku. Then, taking the south stairs down, we'll turn left and see a chest against the wall, home to a potion for Sora and high potion for Riku. In the garden, insert Steven Universe reference here, there's a chest on our immediate right, with a royal cake inside for Sora and a Drop Me Not for Riku. On the balcony to the east is another chest, with Rampant Figment inside for Sora, and Royal Cake, booty 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 rockin' everywhere, booty 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 causing quite a scare, for Riku. There's a chest next to the stairs on the left, holding a confetti candy for Sora, and Paint Gun Green ×10 for Riku. And the last chest is to the right of the north gate, with a Drop Me Not for Sora, and a high potion for Riku. Now, before we leave the world, let's also make Pricklemane. I didn't give them a funny name, but let's colloquially call it Guy Fieri. Then put him in our party to collect the easy S123 trophy achievement. In the 4th district, right in this area, I blew up, not blow off, 5 enemies with the Slingshot Reality Shift, and got the Bullseye trophy. Now let's, wink wink, dive wink wink into the revisit. We've already gotten all 66 chests, so then what the f are we doing here? Relax, I'll tell you. There's still more shit to get, because you blah blah story. So, for both Sora and Riku, we have to make our way from the respective starting points, 5th district and 1st district, and go to the Fountain Plaza. When we get there with Sora, we'll be put in a forced fight, where we'll receive the Sliding Sidewinder for our victory. I don't know what it does, so don't ask. Riku will just get a cutscene and then he'll have to run back to the back streets, and as we go under the first underpass, Big Bird in his best Sabrina the Teenage Witch cosplay will put us in a forced fight. When we win, Riku will get an HP increase and a deck capacity increase, and will receive the Sarah Terror recipe. After that, both characters need to go to the 3rd district. Riku's story will just end. I don't watch the cutscene, so I don't know why. And he'll receive the Knockout Punch Keyblade, the glossary page of 7 princesses, and the Recoded Chronicle. And assuming Sora's story is done, we'll also get the Distinct Worlds trophy achievement. Speaking of Sora, when he reaches the 3rd district, he will fight Big Bird the Teenage Witch. By not fighting it at all. Instead, we'll fight Samurai Baboon. Same tips apply as before. Then we fight a big bat but make it Kratos, which is from La Cité des Cloches. Shameful self-plug. Batos, Bat Kratos, will use raining fireballs, ground punches, and a spin attack where it'll collapse to the ground for a moment, then jump up in a beam of energy, and it may also do this weird tail kick thing. Lastly, we'll fight Char Klobster, Riku's boss from Prankster's Paradise. It will shoot fireballs into the air, which will land and send little flame discs all around the ground, and yeah, we should jump over them. Me, great jump, moron. It'll also do a 2-claw swipe, block or dodge that, and then a sleep spray. And we should, to quote Demix, run away. Once we manage to beat Spellikin, Sora collects an HP bonus and a Spirit Auto Life Drop bonus, then the Knockout Punch Keyblade. And once in the world map, we also unlock the Flick Rush Yummy Cup. And that's all for Traverse Town. Special and Secret Portals will get its own video, as well as the secret boss, so if this helped, drop down and click subscribe so you can get notified when those come out. I hope to see you next time. Goodbye!